Good people, welcome to FiddleHed Fiddle Lessons. Gonna show you how to play an old-time reel called Frosty Morning. Alright, so now that you've heard it, let's learn how to do it. I like to recommend that everybody, when you're playing a tune, even if you're advanced, to intermingle playing the tune with the scale. The scale for this tune is A Dorian. Or you can start open A, 1, low 2, 3, open E, 1, low 2, 3. And just get that in your ear, in your fingers. Sit with it for a little bit, a couple minutes at least, okay? So now let's just get into learning the tune. And I'll just play the first quarter of it with flow, and then I'll break it down a little bit. Okay, I'm broken down. Okay, so it's starting D. 1, open, 1, 3. And then A, D, 3. Whole first bar. If you're into singing, try to sing it. And alternate. Do, 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 do. So I'll help you remember it. Plus, it's just fun. It's just kind of cool. You're having like a musical conversation, call and response between voice and fiddle. So the next bar is, and that's just walking up the A Dorian scale. Part of why I'm bugging you all the time to do scales is that they're all over the place in these tunes. And then we do. So that's really not that. Those last two open Ds are actually, I like to think that they're part of the next phrase. They're more like pickups to the next part, but it just makes more sense to divide things this way. I don't know. Anyway, that's the way I'm showing it to you, but it's really pickups to the next thing that's coming. Right? So anyway, let's move on to the second quarter. Broken down. So D3, A1, open, D3, D open twice, D3, A1, low 2, 3, open twice. All right. So they both start with D3, A1, and then they kind of diverge after that. But noticing those little patterns is very useful, all right? So again. The more you do that, the quicker you'll learn the tunes, just seeing the patterns. And on the website, FiddleHed.com, I have a color code repeating things to emphasize this, all right? I don't mean it for it to be a crutch for you. What I want it to show is how to look for patterns in things. And I'm sure it carries over to other aspects of life, but we're doing music right now, so don't worry, I'm not gonna start on one of my philosophical rambles. I hope not. All right, so third quarter is very similar to the first. All right, so instead of ending with two Ds, we end with E, E, Basically, we replace those two last D's with E, A3. So we have. All right. Basically, it's another pickup leading to a different place, which is the fourth quarter. Here's the fourth quarter with flow. Broken down, starting A, low 2. I feel like I might have, when I did it with flow, done it a little differently. So I'm going to do it again with flow. And then broken down. Alright, so it's a low 2 1 open, low 2 1 open, then D3, A1 open. Alright, cool. So now let's do the entire A part and practice it with a play along track. And if you don't got the tune, I recommend pausing and practicing each little part. If you don't feel like doing that, at least then you can just at least listen to how the whole A part will sound slowly. 1, 2, 3, 4. Cool, so if you made it that far and you can do that much, awesome, hats off to you. So let's just take a quick moment to, a little break from the tune to think about practice ideas. And one thing you can do, if you're struggling with something, there's a lot of different ways you can approach it differently to get it. And sometimes just a slightly different approach, you can snap into it. And one thing I love to get students to do, and actually do on my own, is pluck things. So say you're having trouble with some part of it, like plucking may magically open it up for you and you'll get it. So that's it, just recommending that. And if you're not familiar with how to pluck, I recommend putting your thumb on the side of the fingerboard. You can start by just practicing on open strings and then pluck things with it. So let's move back to learning this tune. Let's start with just an open A. Get a really nice sound on open A. Just enjoy the sound. Relax your body. Make sure you're breathing evenly. It's something I'm working on too. Not in a hurry. We're doing music because we enjoy it. Why rush through this tune? If you don't do the whole tune in one sitting, that's fine, okay? There's no reason why you have to do it all at once. But for those of you who are more advanced, you're like, get on with it. You're trying to fast forward the video. You're upset that it's going so slow. So I apologize to those of you, but I'm trying to just show like ways to enjoy the practice. That's the point of it. You know, to look at even just playing one note, there's a lot of value you can have with just a single note. Okay, so moving on to the B part, first quarter. Broken down. Okay, so it's starting open E, 3, 3, 3. Not too hard. And then the next part is all on, well, it starts on E, 3, 4, 3, low 2, open. Then we add A, 3, 2, 3. Putting that bar together. So that's our whole first quarter of the B part. Let's move on to the second quarter. Broken down. Okay, everybody, hands up if you know the tune Hobart's Transformation. Hands in the air. All right, if you actually put your hand in the air, that's awesome. That was really, I don't know. Let me know if you actually put your hand in the air in a comment, because it's kind of fun to think that people around the world are putting their hands in the air, you know, with a video. But the point of that ramble is to say that that exact thing appears in the tune Hobart's Transformation, another old-time reel which I teach. Anyway, the version I teach has got this exact phrase. And it's just E, A3, open E, 1, low 2, 1. Okay, and slowly again. Cool, let's move on. Third quarter of the B part with flow. So it starts with the hoedown rhythm, long, short, short, on A, then low 2. If you've practiced swing bow, like da 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 da, it sounds nice on this tune at this tempo. And then the next part is 3, low 2, 3, open E. Again, the end of that is just the pickup. All right, so here's the whole third quarter again. And then the fourth quarter of the B part is the same as the fourth quarter of the A part. So I'm going to slowly play the entire B part now. Okay, so if you like this tune and you want more stuff to work with, I've got play-along tracks for each little part that really not only will help you learn the tune, but I hope that the little micro play-along tracks that loop show you how to practice so that you can learn any tune using this basic principle of looping on a small thing until you master it. You've got to play these bits of these tunes way more than you think. And so playing with play-along tracks, it's kind of like a guided meditation if you've ever done that. You know, it's just like a little helping you train how to do the practice as well as this specific tune. So follow the link in the description to go to the site. This lesson, a lot of the content is free for 1 week, so check that out. And then also, please subscribe. Please hit the like button, all that jazz. Please hit the little bell, just because bells are fun to ring, right? Okay, and again, thanks for watching. Go to FiddleHed.com for a progressive, step-by-step course outline, color-coded tabs, play-along tracks, sheet music, and much more. Thanks for watching the video. Excellent! And don't forget to subscribe. Thanks.